welcome back to the channel. Holy crap, everybody. Mondo is at it again, and this time, an exclusive has just popped up on Big Bad Toy Store, which I think we all gotta take a look at, because this one is definitely a fan favorite, and one which is limited in quantities, so you have to act fast. Let's find out what Trap Jaw is looking like, being an exclusive on Big Bad Toy Store. Let's have a look, everybody. Man, I woke up today and my inbox was flooded, absolutely flooded, with messages about this Mondo exclusive Big Bad Toy Store limited edition comic book edition of Trap Jaw from the mini comics. This is crazy, everybody. Heading over to Big Bad Toy Store, we can see here that this figure is up for pre-order right now, and it is $234.99. They do have payment plans available, because this is absolutely nuts, everybody. Let's take a look at this. There he is. There is Trap Jaw in his traditional mini comic colors. This kind of, I hate to say it, kind of sickly yellow type of nature, almost like his skin is about to rot away. I think that's one of the best reasons for them to actually, change the color scheme around. I don't know why they decided to go with a color scheme like this. I mean, Trapjaw is obviously not yellow, and the figure itself, which came with the comic, was blue. I think for some strange reason, and this does tend to happen when they handed the comic book, instructions over to the artist. They knew that Skeletor was already colored blue, so I guess maybe they were thinking that Trapjaw can't possibly be blue. He has to be some sort of other color to clash with Skeletor's colors. And to a certain degree, I can get on board with that. I mean, he does look absolutely menacing in this color scheme. But at the same time, I think it was way too far along in the development process with the toys that there was just no way to going back. Because eventually, with Master Universe Classics and now with Origins, we did get the opportunity to get this version of Trapjaw. And he really does look menacing here. Huge shout out to Raul Barrero for these amazing photographs. I mean, take a look at this guy. He is in an environment, I believe it's still Snake Mountain, or perhaps another area entirely. And you can see all the skull heraldry, the chains. I love the effects. It should be noted that these photos are really truncated. For whatever reason, Big Bad Toy Store tends to really try and save on space, which is fine. I totally get that. And they are a little bit washed out. Actually, if you head over to Tommy Hodges' Instagram page, you can sort of see what the colors were supposed to look like. These rich, rich colors. That is the way these images are supposed to be presented. So if you want to see what the colors are actually supposed to look like, head over to Tommy Hodges on Instagram, because then you can see exactly the way the photographers had intended for these things to look. Because again, it is a bit muted in certain shots, but for the most part, these are much more higher resolution on Tommy's page. Wow, just look at that. I really do love the reds, that sickly green, and even some of the heraldry that he wears, being a former captain of the guard, perhaps, or perhaps even a man-at-arms. That was something that was kind of explored, with the Master Universe Netflix edition. It was never actually really confirmed, but it is a wonderful idea that I think what should have been explored a little bit more. Again, these environments, Raul Barrero has to be commended for all his hard work. Trapjaw looks absolutely menacing here, almost coming alive. This shot doesn't actually showcase how tall he is. You can find all that information on the Big Bad Toy Store. I do believe, though, that he's the exact same size, 12 inches, there we go, 30.48 centimeters, 1/6 scale, 30 points of articulation. So yeah, he's definitely a big boy, bar none, exactly the way he is compared to his counterpart from the original Mondo version. Again, does look absolutely stunning. And we really can see the differences between the blues and, of course, the sickly greens that we're presented with here. Of course, Trapjaw holding his own against He-Man, tying up the power sword. Man, this guy is absolutely mean and in charge. I hope we do get to see some more of these higher resolution photos, because these ones are just a bit fuzzy and hard to see, but they do serve their purpose. Trapjaw here comes with so many different accessories, including his fly swatter. Just kills me, man. I love the jovial nature of Mondo, and the fact that they just keep putting back these wonderful Easter eggs for fans. He's got his grapple hook, which looks amazing. And it comes with that real rope, which I love so much. Really hearkening into the idea that these are 100% not 1/12, 1/18 scale. They're definitely adult collectibles, and I love the photography done here, man. Look at that shot. Literally, the rope just like swinging out. Man, how do they do that? I know it's a bit of Photoshopery, but still, it looks absolutely stunning. Actually, if we look closer at his loincloth, you can see that there are actually stripes going down them. I wonder if that was in the original comic. Here he is with his blaster, and man, he just looks menacing with that trap jaw, the crazy, sickly green skin, almost as if it's rotting right off of him. And of course, his overall attire with the skull heraldry on his belt. He just looks absolutely ridiculous. There is his signature Crusher Claw. Oh my god, just insane. The detail is all there, and it's a different type of wash compared to the original release from Trap Jaw. I love it. There really is a lot of things to look at, the wonderful rich detail, including this insignia, which, again, I wonder if he was a soldier in the Eternian Royal Guard. Kronos' history is, I think, well documented right now. I just can't remember how this ties in to his overall history. Somebody in the comment section below, I'm sure, is going to tell me 100%. That skull heraldry, again, just harkening back to his loyalties to Skeletor. Man, just beautiful. There he is. Oh my gosh, look at that rotting skin. And with this sickly green appearance, he really does look like it is completely coming off. I love the patina on the overall sculpt. That little pitting that he's got in the trap jaw. Wonderful attentions to detail here. Bravo, Mondo. Once again, bravo. His crossbow, which is one of the biggest things that he had in the cartoon series. Love it. It really does have that energy blasting feel. And it really is that wonderful idea for Trap Jaw, the master of mechanics. Love it. The detail on his arms, the little circuitry here, man, you just cannot beat the thought process that Mondo has put into this. I really love the idea that you can still hang all of his accessories off his belt. It's just a wonderful nod to the original toy, which you cannot deny. Trapjaw with his hook attachment, that just looks nightmarish, man. Especially, again, with that green skin for this comic book edition. He is just menacing to the nth degree. You gotta love the box art. It looks so incredible. 1/6 scale figure, Trapjaw Mini-Comic Edition, swinging from the top of the towers here on his actual rappel line. And for whatever reason, he's attacking Skeletor. He has betrayed Skeletor. It was bound to happen. Trapjaw comes with everything that you see here. Of course, it's a lot less compared to his counterpart in the Timed Edition. But again, this one was quite sought after at the time. I was able to snag one of this guy, and he came with a host of accessories compared to this version. Mind you, this one's actually priced, I believe, a little bit less. Actually, no, he's pretty much exactly the same cost. Now, obviously, the Timed Edition was only available for a limited time, especially when you consider that all versions of Trapjaw are basically the same price. If we look at the overall pack out, this version, of course, the Timed Edition did have the most to offer, but I believe that the Cartoon Edition Trapjaw shares a lot in common with the Mini-Comic version of Trapjaw. The only real difference between these two is, of course, the extra head attachment, as well as the singular blaster attachment, which are really the big standouts for this version of Trapjaw. Other than that, is a must-have for any completionist in the collective line for 1/6 scale Master Universe figures. It should also be noted that Raul Barrero took the opportunity to take this incredible photo, recreating the front cover of The Menace of Trapjaw. Holy crap, everybody. Let's take a quick look at this. The unedited edition is available to take a look at on Big Bad Toy Store, but again, it is really muted, so it's a lot better to take a look at the version which was available on Facebook. Of course, follow Raul Barrero on Facebook. Guys, he's an incredible photographer and, of course, makes these incredible dioramas which make this possible. Give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. Look at this work here. He even created the Master Universe logo in 3D. And then zooming down, we can see Point Dread just perched at the top. That he literally took pieces from the playsets, which is awesome. And then moving down, we can see the terror of Trap Jaw, literally blasting right into the jaw bridge of Castle Grayskull, separating He-Man and Skeletor in that wonderful, iconic cover art recreated here faithfully by Raul Barrero. And if we take a minute and take a look at the original artwork from back in the day, it is uncanny how well Raul Barrero has actually been able to recreate this, even going as far as to sort of replicate the Mattel copyright logo in position to where it was originally, including Big Bad Toy Store, 1/6 scale, and of course Mondo. Absolutely faithful to the original concept. My goodness. Raul Barrero, my hat is tipped to you, my friend. This is an absolute chef's kiss. Absolutely insane. It's my understanding that these are limited to 1,000 pieces. Holy crap, everybody. If you are a completionist for Master Universe Mondo 1/6 scale edition Master Universe figures, do not sleep on this. This will not last long. As a matter of fact, refreshing right now, it's still up for pre-order at $234.99, and you can even take advantage of their seasonal payment plan at $58.75 for interest-free payments. Definitely don't sleep on this, guys. If you are looking to add the comic book version of Trap Jaw to your collection, head over to Big Bad Toy Store right now and reserve your copy today. Mondo is killing it in the 1/6 scale figures, guys. And I, for one, am super excited that Trap Jaw comic book edition is coming to collections very, very soon. Oh my gosh, guys, that is absolutely crazy. Mini comic book Trap Jaw is now available on Big Bad Toy Store for a limited time. Only 1,000 pieces are going to be available for this limited edition figure. Holy crap. We're getting back to old Mondo styles, I got to tell you, but this one's a really, really special one. If you guys are completionists for the Master Universe 1/6 scale, you have to jump on this. He is $235, which is not bad. I gotta tell you, that's actually a really good price, considering he's right in line with all the other Mondo figures in the line. I mean, we've had 3 so far now. We've had the timed edition version of Trap Jaw, which was amazing. We've had 3 editions of Trap Jaw so far. The timed edition, which is basically their take on a Trap Jaw from the original series of action figures. We have the Filmation-inspired version, which looks absolutely stunning. And now we have the mini-comic edition, which looks so good, especially when it gets into the hands of toy photographers like Raul Barrero. Incredible work, everybody. I want to thank everybody out there who gave me a shout-out this morning saying, oh my gosh, Jay, check this out. This is going nuts. And it really is. And I wanted to get here on YouTube as quickly as possible to let everybody know that this is a timed edition and not sleep on this, because this one's going to go really fast. Guys, head over to Big Bad Toy Store right now. Put down your pre-order for the 1/6 scale Trap Jaw mini comic edition right now before he runs out, because once he runs out, there's no going back. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Are you interested in picking up this 1/6 scale mini comic edition of Trap Jaw? Is it everything that you expected it to be, and were you impressed at all of the wonderful photography presented by Raul Barrero and his team? Are you guys putting down your heart of cash for this version of Trap Jaw? Or is this one just not in your wheelhouse and you really didn't have any interest in the mini-comic editions at all, and you're wondering why these are even being produced? Leave those comments in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.